13 huge home and away spoilers for next week. What's next in Summer Bay? Coming up on Home and Away, Cash saves Stevie from the clutches of her dangerous stalker. Elsewhere, Leah forces Valerie out of Summer Bay, Levi decides to end his marriage, and there's love in the air for Dana and Xander. Here's a full collection of 13 huge moments. 1. Levi tries to explain himself. Eden is reeling from the discovery of Levi and Mackenzie's affair and the realization of how long it's been going on. Levi protests that his feelings for Mac are real and even goes as far as declaring that they're in love, but as far as Eden is concerned, he's just as bad as their cheating father. 2. Eden outs Levi and Mac's affair. Eden vents to Felicity about Levi and Mac's betrayal, and she responds by kicking the cheating surgeon out of Salt. Felicity also delivers a few harsh home truths to Mac for sleeping with another woman's husband. 3. Levi faces the music. As Felicity continues to give Mac a hard time, Levi puts his foot down with Eden, saying it's between him and Imogen and nobody else. Surprisingly, Eden agrees with Levi and asks her friends to back off so her brother has the space. Soon it's time for Levi to head home and tell Imogen everything, but can he go through with breaking her heart? 4. Rose and Marley clash over Tane. Harper tries to plead his case with Rose, but the cop points out that she and Marley could also be facing criminal charges for their involvement. Confronting Marley, Rose rails at him for not telling her where Tane was hiding out, but is offended that she cares more about that than their friend's well-being. 5. Tane is granted bail. Tane's supporters are relieved when the court hearing goes in his favor and the judge grants him bail. Harper clocks the tension between Marley and Rose and questions him about it. Marley admits things aren't great between them right now but insists to Harper they need to be there for Tane. However, they may be fighting a losing battle when Tane resigns himself to a future behind bars. 6. Cash worries for Stevie's safety. Cash fears for Stevie's safety when the film star goes live on social media to announce she'll be attending a red carpet event for her new movie. He warns Stevie of the potential dangers and convinces her to rehire him as her bodyguard. 7. Cash catches Stevie's stalker. His instincts prove to be spot on when a man thought to be Stevie's mystery stalker suddenly bursts from the crowd and lunges towards her. Cash shields Stevie, then chases the assailant to an empty car park, where he overpowers him. As he's dragged away in cuffs, Stevie thanks Cash for his heroic actions. 8. Justin exposes Valerie's shameful secret. Kirby is also on the warpath and threatens to tell Justin the truth, which prompts Theo to take the rap for the seized pills. Valerie breathes a sigh of relief, but it doesn't last long when Justin puts her on the spot in front of Leah, demanding an explanation as to why she got Theo into drugs. Unable to find the words, Valerie flees the house in tears. 9. Leah banishes Valerie from the Bay. Valerie begs her friend for forgiveness but is horrified when Leah insists she needs to leave Summer Bay and go back to the clinic. Realizing she has already caused enough pain, Valerie says her goodbyes and drives out of Theo's life forever. 10. Theo admits he needs help. After banishing Valerie from the Bay, Leah checks in with Theo to explain her reasons. She also gently broaches the idea of her nephew getting help for his drug problem. Justin interrupts their conversation with important news: Valerie has handed herself into the police, meaning all charges against Theo and Lyric have been dropped. 11. It's decision time for Rose. Rose is faced with a dilemma when Sarge gives her the decision of whether to press charges against Marley and Harper. She confides in Xander, who then accidentally lets the truth slip out to Dana. And next thing Rose knows, Dana is standing on her doorstep begging her not to punish her sister and Marley. 12. Marley and Rose's relationship hangs by a thread. Marley learns that his fate is hanging in his girlfriend's hands but admits there's nothing much he can do about it, particularly because he hasn't spoken to Rose for days. Meanwhile, Rose confronts Tane to get the full story about Harper and Marley's involvement in Maya's kidnap. 13. Xander makes a move on Dana. Dana is relieved to hear Harper is off the hook and says sorry to Xander for jeopardizing their friendship with her meddling. Her apology is typically long-winded but concludes with Xander pulling her in for a passionate kiss. Could this be the start of a new romance?
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của Home and Away Spoiler Today. Xin chào.